Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Anno Let's Play series. We've just finished the Anno 1800 sandbox mode in normal mode, or normal difficulty, and because many of you requested it, I'm going for an extreme run in this case. So it's not expert, it is even more than that. So let's just go through the difficulty settings here real quick. So for your information, if you're interested in a normal Anno 1800 playthrough, I've got one completed up to 10,000 investors and the biggest exhibition. So if you're interested in that, just have a look at the playlist and you'll find it right there as endless mode. And we are doing an extreme mode here, or survival mode. I can't promise you that we get to the end, because it's going to be very hard and very lengthy, I think. So I'm going to name it Nivarias Extreme. And of course, we don't know how far it goes. It's rather a fun let's play, so we see how many episodes we can get out of it. So here we are in the settings now, and I'm going for expert, but I'm going for custom. So we are doing it even more difficult than that. We've reached expert here, but we want to get all the way to the extreme setting here over there, as I like to call it. So I'm going for snowflakes again, because I really like that map layout. Out of those ones here, and island size is small, difficulty is hard, fertility is sparse, mineral deposits sparse. So let's go to the characters. Some people can cheese it out, so you can cheese level 1 star enemy AIs here and still have an expert playthrough to get the achievement. You could do that, so you could still be on expert with level 1. Now, as you can see, I've got only level 1 AI opponents here, and you would still be on expert level, but of course we're not doing that. We want to get destroyed, kind of. So let's take 3-star AIs here. You have to turn off the traders for the extreme. The pirates are on hard, so we have no traders now. No one that gives us quests and no one that we can trade with and sell stuff and stuff. And income is low, inactive upkeep. That means that if we put a factory to sleep, we still have to pay the upkeep. And construction cost refunds, we even have to pay a fee if we want to destroy a building. And there's no relocation, so every building that we built is there permanently, except that when we want to pay a fee for it, of course. Trading post restock rare. Incidents are hard, like the fires and the plague, and quest frequency is rare, so now we've reached extreme. We only start with a flagship, we have no harbor, we have a very small starting capital, and the map is not revealed. And we are not doing any conditions here, winning conditions, so that doesn't change anything with the difficulty, as you can see. And we want to have it in endless mode, if possible, if we can get that far. And these are our settings now. Let's have a look at the seed real quick. 4,000. I like to have a smaller seed, because in my experience, the smaller it is, the better the map is, kind of. So I tried it a few times with the sandbox mode, and I always got out the best maps with the lowest seeds. So we're just doing that. So let's give us a small advantage, if that is true at all here. But other than that, everything is on extreme, so we are on the utmost here, utmost right side. And with that in mind, let's start an Anno Extreme survival mode. Shall we do that? Start the game and see you on the other side. And here we are now on a new map in Anno Extreme. So as you can see, we don't see anything. Well, kind of. We do have an island right here, and we only start with this small ship here and 25,000 coins. And there's already a good island, I think. This one here, it has potatoes on it and grain, so those are the most important things that you need on an island early on. And I think because we're kind of lucky in this case, let's just go for this one here, shall we? In extreme, it's not that you have a big city anyway, because there's just not such a big island anywhere to be found. So it's totally useless to have one big island. We need several anyway. And we start here now in extreme. So I'm not going to speed it up now. We really have to use the time that we have to the best of our knowledge. And first off, we want to start with a marketplace as usual. So we're going to have a city here and extending to this side here. But of course we also need the farms and everything here. And we can't relocate the buildings anymore. So we need to be very careful about building them. So in this case, let's take the 3 here and the 3 here, and that is away. And then a 3 here, another 3, and that. That should do it. Very nice. And then we can have a marketplace here. Let's see how far the market way goes up to this point here. So we can have another one here if we like that, or we can have a few productions there. And let's also have the first buildings here. And so we got our first citizens of Nosbridge. We're not saying it's Nosbridge, it's going to be Sleepy Hollow. Or let's say it's New Sleepy Hollow if it can be that long. No, we can't. Okay. Let's say New Catan then. So we do have an island that's called Catan in the old game. And let's just have it like that. And of course we're also going to have a Ville Fresh again. So we got our first farmers here. Let's have a look. We also want to have a timber production right now. And I'm going to build it as far away as possible because we don't want to relocate that again. Just up here. Let's start with the timber lumberjack. Let's have 3 of them. And sawmills right around it for our timber production. And let's also send Ghost, our ship here, that's a fitting name, for some discovery, shall we? The only way to actually get to guess that there is an island is to look at it like that, and then we can see the outlines that there is an island over there. So let's send our ship over there. And since we have no traders or something, we really have to produce everything ourselves. So even if we want to have ships, we need to build everything from scratch. And we also definitely should have a fleet sooner than later, because the pirates are on hard and they're going to attack us. Okay, right over here on this island here, we have Lady Margaret Hunt, our very first opponent. And she's got quite a beautiful island here. A bigger one, it seems. It's okay. That's hers. Let's find, there's another island here. And let's also go for diplomacy on her real quick. Since they are on hard, they declare war rather quickly, so we want to have a good diplomacy for them. Or with them. So let's flatter her. She's beautiful, isn't she? That's what we told her. Beautiful, wise woman. And there's a new island now coming up. We have to search for an island early on where we can settle them as well. So this one has hops and grape. Grape is not that important. It takes quite some time before that becomes important. But hops is important. And we have hops on this island here already. And I think, yeah. And grain here is the best situation for beer. And there is a bigger island here. Let's sail there real quick with our beautiful Ghost flagship. And I still love the graphics after so many hours. I've got like 60 or 70 hours now on this game. I'm still totally in love with the graphics. Beautiful game and so well optimized. Okay, we still don't have timber up and running. Still takes us some time here. And we've discovered the pirate. She's shooting at us already. There's another island here. Let's go for it. So we've discovered the first pirate here, Anne Harloff. Of course we are at war. Let's try to flatter her. That was a bit successful. And we could also request a ceasefire for 17,000. Oh no, we can't do that now. Yeah, it was a mistake on my part. That is just way too much. We can't afford anything else then anymore. So here's a new island, a good one. Definitely, it has fur and nitro. And a very beautiful mountain here. What else? There is another island here. Now we got some timber rolling in here. Definitely need a fishery. For food, let's build 2 of them. Our people need food. A new island comes up here. Again with fur, that's not so good. We don't need that much fur. Let's see. Oh, that's not an island. So I've discovered all the islands that are close to my one. There is another one. Let's sail there. And hope for the best. Meanwhile, we have some timber again. Let's build a farmer residence in New Catan.
If I see another biscuit.
Our first settlement in extreme mode. Let's see how far we can get, really. As you might have noticed on my other Let's Plays, I'm not someone who really goes for 100% optimization. I really try to find a path between work and fun in the game, so I'm definitely ready to put some work in it, but if it's just pure numbers and work, that is then too much for a game to enjoy. So we'll see how far we can get without 100% optimization. I'm definitely going for, you know, trying my best and doing everything I can, but if you know there's a better way for this, please excuse me. We have some new buildings here, and what I definitely have to do in this case here is I need to keep the blocks as small as possible. So I'm going for a 3x3, 2x3. So in this case, to keep the risk of fire and riots at a minimum, because the more dense your buildings stand, or your houses, the higher the probability for fire is and illness to spread. So let me see, there is another island here. So I think we definitely want to go for this one here, because it has lots of fur and nitro. I mean, what is lots, you know, so on extreme. This one's a good one here because we have iron for steel, we have clay deposits for bricks, and we have potato and the grain fertility. So it's really a good island that we settle on here. Let's build some more houses to get that farmer population up and running. And fur again. Oh, this is not good. Let's hope for something better. There's another island over there. And we have to look for a balance as well, so schnapps would be something. And the fish. And work cloth, of course. We have some more timber again. And we have also reached a new city status village. Very nice. Ship ahoy. Let's see where this ship takes us now. There is another island over there. But we have 3 opponents, we should never forget that. We definitely have to discover those opponents as well, because of course we need to get diplomacy running as soon as possible. We don't want to have any war with them, at least for the first half of my existence in this game here. Okay, so 114 people here in our population now. Let's see, hops and red pepper, that's better. So we should settle on this one here. It has coal as well, it has zinc and copper, so that would be good for glasses and brass later on. And I haven't discovered any other opponent except for Miss Hunt. There is a big island here. So the timber production is now in full swing. Let's get another lumberjack hut here. We want more timber. It is the culprit. And I hope one warehouse is enough. There's going to be a queue here, of course, but as long as there are not 5 carts waiting, the queue is okay. We do have more timber again. And we've also discovered Admiral Vicente Silva on this island here. I thought so. Let's see. Oh, he's got a bigger village already. He's even got workers. So I don't know if that is some cheating there involved. Let's go over there. And of course I tried the multiplayer as well. The multiplayer is problematic though, so because, you know, if you stop, you do get the save game, so everyone's getting the save game, but you still have to resume with the other players. So perhaps if you're interested in a multiplayer game, just write me a message. Perhaps we can make something out of it, if I've got the time. That's another block here. So we can have some houses, and we definitely need to get that balance to the green. And Alonso Graves has been discovered now as well, so the map becomes a bit clearer now. And he's got workers now too. I don't understand this. I mean, I could theoretically go for the next stage already. I think we have the sheep farm and the framework knitters. We have enough workforce. So yeah, probably just go for workload now. Let's do it as far away as possible. Let's see if we still have some undiscovered island. There is one. And let's also go for diplomacy real quick here with Alonso. Oh no, that wasn't successful. Perhaps the Admiral goes for something. Yeah, very nice. And Miss Hunt actually likes us the most with 51. And Alonso the least. And she hates us outright. Not much I can do here for now. And there's another island here with hops again. Oh, very bad. Okay, so these are the closest islands that we have. So trading with your opponents is rather important at some point. At least we can get a fleet with what we got so far. The fleet is the most important thing, I think. To defend yourselves, and the stronger your naval army is, the more likely it is that they want peace with you. And there's a big island over here. Let's sail there. I don't think there's anything here anymore, right? That's too small. Let's go for it anyway. So we got it in the south. Down there. We have some more timber again. Let's start with the sheep farms. Let's have 2 for now. And some sheep folds here. And the framework knitters. Okay, so now we have a workload production for our farmers, and we can then upgrade to workers already. And something we should actually do, yes, because then we can unlock the clay deposit or the brick production. We have clay here, over there I think it was, nope, over there, there is one, and there, right. So that's what we want to do as well. Workers pay more. Okay. Going for this island, but I think it looks good so far. I think we are in a good way here. We can build something here. Use the resources that we have. Everything is extremely rare though. But I'm really curious how far we get and how big the city is going to be on this difficulty. Nope, that wasn't an island. Just some rocks here. Okay, I think that's it though. Down here, yeah. So we still have something to discover over here. But I think I'm going for this island. Nah, it has a river. And only fur. Hops would be amazing. So let's find a bigger one here. If we are one of the first that settle new land, that would be amazing. But we need steel beams for that, so we need to advance to the second stage as fast as possible. Work clothes should be coming in now soon. But looking good so far. They're unhappy at the moment, but work clothes is coming in now. The last need they have. And a pop is something they want. Let's see where we can place this pop here. Ah, that looks good. Or should we have one here? And we can then have a second one over here. Yeah, I think that's a better option. Let's go for this. There's the pop. And we have a quest here. Bloody hounds of the whole neighborhood terrorized. Sooner or later a kid's going to end up bitten. Lock them away, you must. And we have a hidden reward for that. And in this case, in Extreme, we're going to do all the quests, I think, because they offer some nice rewards. And we want the juicy money here. If it's money. There's the hound. And that's it. What do we get? A boson equipped in ships. Damage slowdown minus 40%. Not that good yet. Better ones to come. And we can also upgrade our first block here. Let's upgrade those houses here. And yay, we got workers already. Age of industrialization. And our balance goes a bit better now. While this ship is still on its way. And he detests your city progressing faster than his. Alonso Graves. And yeah, it seems like we are going for war with him because it gets lower and lower. Okay, we still have some money left here. I really want to get a clay production up and running as soon as possible. So let's have a warehouse here. And as you can see, I can't relocate it anymore. So if I try to drag it, it's not possible. In this case, I built it a bit too close to the clay deposit, but it's okay, it's fine. We're good on this one here. At least we can remove the streets. So there's a clay pit. The first one. Getting some clay here. It's important. There's another island. Grain and potato. And rather small as well. There should have been a bigger one. Let's see, there's another one. Let's sail there. Looks big. And now let's also get the brick factory. One. And two here then. Yeah, so I think it's a good thing here in Expert to actually always use the blueprint mode. Because we can still remove it then, right? Yeah. So with the blueprint mode we can still remove it then. So it's a good way actually to plan ahead. Let's use that in the future. Then we can just say construct it now, as soon as we know it. I would have put this one here up here now as well, because that's just the more logical choice here, but it doesn't matter for now. Let's build some more houses here. We need the taxes. And we've discovered this one here, hops and wine, so grape fertility. Look at that, that's a very beautiful island. With iron, zinc, copper and limestone, so good for the cement production that we also have at some point. so I should be the first one to get here. I just have to check what resources we need real quick. Let's see. Come on, Ghost, you can do this. And let's also upgrade a few more farmers to workers. They just pay more taxes. And let's see, we need 10 tons of bricks and 8 tons of steel beams. But that's what we should go for. We are at workers now, so it should be coming up soon. Our next production chains are already visible, so bread and sausages. We can do both of them on this island here. That's a good thing, because we have grain fertility as well. And the sail stand for the ships and the small harbor. Very nice. And we do have 2 iron deposits. That is just perfect, really. That is just perfect. Very good foundation here. And some new farmer houses here for New Catan. And yeah, we're still quite negative, so we have to check our finances. And we can't sell anything and we can't trade anything, so that's a real downside. If there's a quest popping up here, we have to take it right away for some money, hopefully. We're sending Ghost now back to New Catan because discovery is over now. I think there is another island here, but we don't need it right now. We definitely want to go for this one here. And as soon as I have the materials ready, I'm going to send Ghost right away for this island there. Let's also finish this block here. Very nice. So that is the foundation. Everything's looking good now. Brick is coming in now as well. We just need a few more workers, so we need to upgrade them. Let's have a look at our goods. Fish is up there and work cloth is climbing as well. So we have to focus now a bit on happiness, schnapps, for more money then, and we're doing that in the next episode. Stay tuned.